Today we're going to talk about how to use rtbricks to simulate LDP session towards Juniper router. The router in this case I'm using is Juniper. Of course, it can be any vendor product or any vendor router. But the main focus is to use rtbricks, which is pretty much an open source that you can install on an Ubuntu machine and simulate LDP session towards the router and also send some LDP routes with labels. Now the setup I have is here pretty much explained with the ET003 on the router facing the rtbricks, which is on an Ubuntu, and the interface on the rtbricks is ENS20. I've already posted videos on how to simulate ISIS sessions using rtbricks. Likewise also for BGP, there's already videos on the channel. If you would like to look into them, you can refer to that. But for LDP, in this case, I will demonstrate what exactly is needed. So first, going into the rtbricks box, before I go to rtbricks, I'm checking on the router. I don't have any existing LDP sessions, and also LDP database is empty. Now on the rtbricks, the config that I'm going to run is this particular template. So first I call the interface. The interface is ENS20 as explained on the diagram. The address on the rtbricks is 3. The gateway, in this case the router, is 1. The LDP instance that we are trying to initiate is instance ID 1. Now under protocol LDP, we call that instance ID. I'm giving the lsr-id just as my interface IP on the rtbricks, and I'm updating a raw file. So what is this raw file? This is a file that will contain the prefixes that this LDP will try to advertise after the session is established. We will see how to generate this as well. In addition to that, I also have a stream where I want to send traffic to one of the LDP prefixes that is sent. Now you may not be able to send it unless I have a route for this prefix. So first what I will do is I will create a static route because I don't have it. You can obviously run ISIS, send the same route, and then turn on LDP so that you have a mix of all that. But for the sake of this example, just creating a static route on a Juniper, next hop 200, 200, 200.3. So I've created a static route because I know the rtbricks will try to send packets to this destination, and the gateway for my static route is 3. So let the static route get activated, but in the background, let me also show you one other important sequence to generate LDP updates into the file. Now to generate it, you have a option called ldp-update-h. This is run through Scapy, which is a package that you install as you install rtbricks. Now if you do ldp-update-h, it gives you a list of options that you could run. For example, -m is the label base, -m, the capital M is the number of label count you want. You can save your LDP update into a file that will be called on the script, on the config script. Now the syntax based on this example, what I have done here is I've explained the syntax. So I'm doing ldp-update-l, which is my next stop. The prefix I want to send, how many of them? So I want all /32 of the prefixes, starting off with 11, 118, 118, 118. And then I want the label base of 1000, total label count is 100, and I'm storing the result into an output file. So let's try to create this update file and see what happens. So I do this, the command, it's initiated 5 labels for prefixes and it stored them into this file. Now this is the file that is being called in my configuration, as you know. Now after this is done, let's start the bngblaster using the syntax I've given here, bngblaster, but I need to be in root user to start it. So I'm just going there. So once I start it, you should see that the stream is also running because I have a static root, and my LDP session on the Juniper should be up. Let's check it. So run show LDP session. You can see the LDP session from the Juniper to the rtbricks is up. And if we check the LDP database, you can see rtbricks is sending 5 prefixes, each of them with a different label value, starting off from 1000 as we mentioned in the configuration. Now just going one step further, I have another window to the rtbricks as well. So after we've established the LDP session, we have a few commands that you can run to check the status of your LDP from rtbricks itself. First command is ldp-adjacency, that's telling me what is happening. I can see that the status is all okay. You can do another command to check your session as well. So you can see my session is up. It's telling me the updates I'm sending is here. So there are a lot of other commands available as well. All these command references are available on the GitHub page, for which I will paste the link. It is the rtbricks GitHub page that has all relevant commands and options. Hope you find this useful. Bye for now.